Above average rainfall last month may be behind above average crop yields this year.
And News 18's Holly Campbell explains how corn and soybeans are benefiting from the increased moisture, but other crops may be hurting.
Quite a bit above normal. In fact, I just looked at the entire state of Indiana, and all of Indiana actually got quite a bit of rain in June.
Many counties across the state saw an above average amount of rain this June.
5-6 inches of rain, some 7 inches of rain, especially in far northwest Indiana. That ranks for the state about the 17th wettest June on record since 1895.
And that rain is helping crops like corn and soybeans that cover about 50% of land in Indiana.
Additional amounts of rainfall in the spring and particularly in June really helps build up the moisture level in the soil, the subsoil moisture. And then those crops, should we turn normal, which is too little rain in late July and August, they can actually draw on that subsoil moisture reserve.
Purdue ag economist Chris Hurt says the wet spring may help create record-breaking yields.
Over the last 30 years, this year's crop is about the 4th or 5th best. If we could finish this crop in as good of condition as it is, we'd say we'd probably be looking at record yields for corn as well as soybeans here in the state of Indiana.
While corn and soybeans are handling all of the rain this spring, wheat in Indiana is a different story.
Winter wheat can be affected not only by the very harmful winter that we had, extreme winter that we had, but also by the very wet conditions this spring. Wet conditions are conducive to some of the diseases that get in wheat and can lower yield. Looks like our yields were maybe about 5% lower in Indiana.
Hurt says the crucial period for soybeans is in August, while corn's critical period is just a few weeks away.
That's the pollination period. So harmful weather during that time period, plus or minus a week or two, could be very detrimental to yields.
Looking at weather patterns, Associate State Climatologist Ken Scaringa says we may not be done with the rain yet.
And even into July, some of the early forecasts are saying more of the same. So warmer temperatures and wetter conditions. So I would say not a whole lot of change that we can see, at least for July.
Holly Campbell, News 18.